I'll start by telling you a little joke. And it's about a preacher who was about to give his sermon, and many of you have probably heard this, by the way. Preacher's about ready to give a sermon, and all of a sudden his wife sent him up a note with great big letters on it, K-I-S-S. And he thought, how sweet that is. So after the sermon, he rushed down, thanked her for being so sweet to him. She said, that didn't mean kiss, that meant keep it short, stupid. So I'll be short. First of all, I want to thank everyone for inviting me here. As your previous speaker said, you know, it's always nice to meet some of the older people, actually younger people that you had in school. And I think one of the things we worry about most when we're educators is how well you're going to have to do after you get out into the real world. And as you look around the room, it's pretty obvious that Audubon did an excellent job, because you're all very successful in this world. Now, I had 35 years in regular education, and I spent 10 of those in Audubon, and they were 10 years when you were there, and they were when I was happiest of all the time that I spent in education. And I thank you for that. As I said, I'm going to be short, and that's about it. But I'll close for my part in saying what Red Skelton used to say when he closed his TV shows. God bless. Read it again. I do have a presentation to make, and it's to Gustav Guy, I always called him Gus, Churchill. This is to certify that he is an honorary graduate of Audubon High School.
Notice the alma mater's behind that. So,
I love it.
Just like the kids get.
It's a real one.
So that's a real deal.
I always wanted one.
Well, now you got
You got one. Yeah.
Thank you.
We knew that. We knew that.
Do I get my minute now?
You got your minute. Now you got your minute.
Are you speechless now, Gus?
I don't think so.
No.
Gus is never speechless.
No.
My bet would be no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was told I only had a minute.
That's because we had to keep you quiet so we could give you this.
Oh. I have to tell you something. My lifelong dream was to have a diploma from Audubon High School. But I thought I was going to have to buy it. So this is a dream come true to get this. I have to tell you, I've spent my whole life as using my classmates as inspiration to make me do better, because I always wanted to keep up with you. And I think I did it a little bit. But I really never thought this day would come that I would get to see any of you again, because I can't travel too well anymore. And I moved about as far away from you as I could. But I personally am extremely thrilled to be back here. I'm glad I could help take part in this. I am so happy to see all of you again. And Ginger, would you reach down and hit mute on that computer for me? You already did it? Good. I knew you could do it because nobody else knows anything about Max. But I have to tell you something about Mr. Ringling. We've been in contact with each other over the years. We were sort of nemesises, but he always called me Mr. Churchill. Would come in now, and what did you now? But we stayed lifelong friends, and I always was doing things and letting him know how I was doing. But recently I had to thank him for expelling me, and I was expelled. And I thanked him because, as we all know, the road we took in life started somewhere. And if my life had not taken that started that day on that road, I would have never met my wife. And as you know, I was married for 38 years and I lost Judy 3 years ago. Okay. But that road then took us here. I've had a great, wonderful life, and I know all of you have had too, if you really think about it. And I am so proud of some of the things I've heard of the accomplishments of this class. Folks, we did good. We did good. Now, I don't have a speech plan because I wasn't expecting this. I was supposed to get up here and just do a pitch for you guys. So okay, well, let me finish up. Just you have to conclude speeches.
Which you didn't have, but
Yeah, okay. So, okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm good.
I'm kidding.
I know you are. I'm good. This woman here, she's wonderful. I can't take her home with me, though. She won't go. 6th grade, I saw her on the playground. PS3, braces and teeth. And I instantly fell in love. And I think she threw me over for Dave Monroe after he broke up with Janet Sopko that year. Something like that. Who knows? All right, I got to wrap this up. I am extremely happy to see all of you here. I am proudly going to hang this on my wall for the rest of my life, and I'll put it in the video to you too. Would you like that? Would you like another video from Gus? A little bit more music, and all these memories from night will be coming to you. Now I'm done with it. I want to thank you all very much. Thanks for coming, because you have to remember, this would not have happened if you all didn't say yes to coming here. So you give yourselves a hand. Without you here, I'm still sitting in Seattle, and you're sitting in some coffee shop somewhere. So you did it all. Now, I have another gift for you all. Sort of a gift. You can cough up for it. You can take one home. All you classmates are going to take one of these home with you, okay? And there's more that can be sent out to other classmates that aren't here tonight. But I produced for use a DVD CD set. The DVD you've been seeing playing up there tonight is on here with appropriate soundtrack for your years. You will have a set of the DVD. 695 MP3 songs of your youth from 1953 to 1965, and a lot of the videos that I've made over my life using appropriate songs and lots of pictures of me, so you'll never forget. And then when I go home, I have lots of videos and pictures I'll be post-processing, and then by letting me know where you're at, we will get you copies of the DVDs that there's a space in here for. Now, what's the catch? There is none. When you take one home with you, if you would like to leave a donation for it, $1, $2, $50, or $100, whatever, then we will be taking the money and we will be donating it to Audubon High School alumni or the school. Or did we ever determine?
No. We'll figure out something.
The Don Borden Children's Scholarship. Just throw it out there.
And anyhow, that's what we will do with any funds raised from this. But there is no catch. But you all take one of these home with you and enjoy the memories. This is from your youth to your old age is all in here. So that's that. Okay, one last, this is just business stuff now. Okay, we got breakfast tomorrow morning. Now some of you I strong-armed as you came in the door for your money. Then it got too crowded and I didn't finish up with the rest of you. So if you're coming tomorrow morning and you want to eat breakfast, then you got to come through Gus first. So any of you that haven't paid up yet, and I knew who you are. I knew who you are. If you're going to show up tomorrow, we'd like your money tonight just so we know you're coming. And we can give a count for that. So for anybody that's coming to breakfast tomorrow, and you know who you are, that hasn't paid me yet, I want set anywhere between $1,700 and $1,700 from you. And anything in excess of $1,680 goes in my pocket.
Or to the Don Borden.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyhow, we just want to remind you of that. Catch me sometime tonight. Stick the money in my pocket, and breakfast. Well, breakfast is at 10.
Yeah, 10 to 11:30 in
And
this room.
and we'll be out there earlier, obviously, and you can stay later. And more people are going to be coming in that aren't here tonight, and some of you aren't coming back. So I think collectively we all would like to just conclude by saying thanks for coming, guys. Have a great time tonight, and Bobby will take it from here. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience tonight. I have 2 words to say now. Let's party.
Good?
That means the world to me.
I know.